Imagine you're in the woods. You stop for just 5 seconds. When you look up, the entire world is gone. No sound, no tracks, only a faceless shadow watching you.
The FBI hides it. The Rangers are too afraid to speak. Thousands are vanishing into thin air in national parks.
This is not a coincidence. This is Missing 411. 1999. 3-year-old Jared was 10 steps ahead of his dad. He rounded a corner and never returned. Tracks vanished.
Dogs stopped barking in fear. They lost the scent.
4 years later, his clothes were found in a cliff.
A 2,000-foot cliff? No 3-year-old could ever climb there.
The clothes were intact. No blood, no struggle.
Someone took them, and someone was watching.
You could be next. We are starting right now.
We are not just guessing. These are facts hidden for years.
Research confirmed one thing. The missing were often near granite rocks. Granite is a conductor. It's physically impossible for this to be a coincidence.
Water and weather. Every time someone vanishes, a storm suddenly starts.
The storm washes away all tracks, as if nature is hiding the crime.
The strangest fact, many victims are found without clothes or shoes.
Why would a person strip off their clothes in freezing temperatures?
This isn't paradoxical undressing. The clothes are neatly folded.
No blood, no predator tracks, only silence.
When children are found, they've traveled miles in just days.
How could a 2-year-old climb a steep mountain peak?
National park rangers don't want to answer these questions.
Because the truth is much more terrifying than our imagination.
Let's open the most classified archives.
Usually, the FBI does not get involved in lost hiker cases.
But in Missing 411 cases, they show up immediately.
Black SUVs, special units, and sealed-off areas.
When researchers asked for a list of the missing, the answer was shocking.
We do not maintain such a list, and we do not keep it.
A multi-billion-dollar agency can't count its own citizens?
This is a lie. They know exactly who went missing and where.
They map the clusters. They mark the hotspots, but they don't show us.
Why? Panic management? Or is there another reason?
When archives are opened, names are redacted with black ink. Why is a simple hiker's case sealed under national security?
What kind of lost hiker threatens national security?
Even armed special forces soldiers are vanishing without a trace.
This isn't just negligence. It is a cover-up.
Not everyone vanishes forever. Some come back.
Survivors all tell the exact same strange story.
It's called the Oz effect. Absolute silence.
Birds stop singing. The wind dies. The forest goes dead still.
as if nature hit pause to highlight you for the predator.
Then the sounds begin. Not animals, mechanical sounds. Metal grinding on metal, or a deep humming from the ground. Some hear their own name in a familiar voice? Come here, help me. It's a trap, mimicry. Eyes see nothing, just shimmering air between the trees. Just like in Predator, they are there, but invisible. You try to run, but your legs won't move. Paralysis. And then, darkness. Memory wiped. You wake up naked, 50 miles away from home.
Let's look at the map. These disappearances do not happen in random places. 90% of cases happen where two things exist: granite and water.
Granite is not just rock. It contains quartz. It is natural energy. Physicists know granite can create an electric field under certain conditions. Maybe it is a power source for them, a key to open a portal. The second factor is water, rivers, lakes, and swamps.
Water not only washes away tracks, but it also swallows sound.
The predator uses the noise of the water to approach you from behind.
Dogs cannot work on granite. Stone does not hold a scent.
When the search team arrives, the tracks hit the rock edge and cut off. Next danger, caves. Old maps called them Devil's Kitchens. There are thousands of miles of tunnels underground. We don't know even 1%. Compasses spin in these zones. You lose track of where north is. You are not walking into nature. You are walking into a trap.
The sky is clear. The sun is shining. No sign of danger.
But as soon as the child vanishes, the weather changes in minutes. This is not just rain, it is an instant blizzard.
Search helicopters are grounded. They're forced to stay down.
Rain washes away the tracks. Snow buries them deep. It doesn't feel like a coincidence. It feels like a calculated tactic. Then comes the fog. Not normal fog. Witnesses describe it as milk white or greenish and very thick. Inside the fog, sound dies. You can't even hear your own scream. You can't see a tree 5 meters away. Direction is lost completely. Even thermal cameras become useless in this fog.
As soon as the search stops, the weather calms down. The sun rises.
As if nature is mocking us. The weather hid them, but from whom and why? Human anatomy has limits, especially for small children.
The case of 2-year-old Keith Parkins is impossible.
He vanished for 19 hours and was found 12 miles away.
That is a distance for a marathon runner, not a toddler in diapers.
Even worse, he climbed a 3,000-foot mountain peak. At night, in pitch-black darkness, through thorny bushes. Yet, there was not a single scratch on his body. He didn't walk. He floated, or someone carried him. Second anomaly. Time. For some, time simply stops.
A child was found after 5 days in rain and freezing cold.
His clothes were dry, his stomach full. No dehydration.
Medical examiner's report. He died just hours ago.
So where was he for 5 days? Who kept him warm?
They were not in this world.
When many victims are found, the strangest aspect is the absence of clothes. Science calls it paradoxical undressing. Freezing people feel hot.
However, this theory does not fit missing 411 cases. Because clothes are not torn, they are neatly folded and placed on a rock.
A freezing person doesn't fold clothes. Only a sane person does that.
Next anomaly, shoes. Children are found without shoes.
They walked on rocks and thorns, but the soles of their feet are perfectly clean.
If you walk barefoot in the woods, your feet will bleed. It is a law.
So they didn't walk, they floated, or someone carried them.
Only bright-colored clothes are found. Red, yellow, blue.
As if the predator is attracted specifically to bright colors. Sometimes clothes are found years later, but they look brand new.
How can a shirt be clean after 5 years of rain and snow?
This is not just an accident. This is a ritual. We know what is happening, but the main question is, who is doing it?
This is not a bear or a wolf. Predators leave tracks. This one does not.
They blend in with the forest. Perfect camouflage.
Native Americans called them forest people, or Wendigo.
Could they be entities living between space and time? You don't see them, but you feel their gaze burning on the back of your neck.
At night, only one thing is visible: glowing eyes between the trees.
Why don't thermal cameras see them? Are they cold-blooded?
This predator is intelligent. It targets the weak, children, and the elderly.
They can mimic voices, calling you with your mother's voice. You walk towards the sound and step into the trap.
They move from tree to tree without touching the ground.
Don't look far. They could be right here.
If you hear a whistle in the woods, do not answer.
These are not just ghost stories. These are police reports.
Everyone knows the 1959 Dyatlov Pass tragedy, but this happens in America every year.
Found bodies have no external wounds, but internal organs are crushed. As if a massive force squeezed them, the force of a car crash.
But no bruises on the skin, bones intact. How is this possible?
Some victims share a horrific detail. Eyes and tongue are missing.
This is not a predator's work. It is removed with surgical precision.
High levels of radiation found on clothes in the middle of the forest.
What did they see before death? Terror is frozen on their faces.
Found cameras. The last photos.
The photo shows only strange lights or a black void. A hunter found a body in a tree, 20 meters high.
A human doesn't climb a tree to die. Someone threw him there.
We are helpless against this force, but there are witnesses. They saw it.
Do you know the most common sighting? I saw something transparent.
They describe it as a shimmer or a flowing air,
just like the invisible camouflage in sci-fi movies.
You look at a tree, but a part of the tree moves.
It jumps from tree to tree, very fast, defying physics.
Its shape is human-like, walks on two legs, but it has no face.
If you point a camera at it, the tech dies. The battery drains.
Some have seen glowing red or yellow eyes at night. They are huge, shadows reaching 3 meters tall.
Maybe they are not from here. Maybe it is a reflection of a portal.
When they approach, the air smells of ozone or rotting meat.
You look at them, but your brain rejects what it sees.
They don't just watch, they hunt.
If the transparent air starts moving towards you, it might be too late. There is an unwritten rule among rangers. They don't write about this in official reports.
Deep in the forest, 50 miles from civilization, there are stairs.
No house around, no foundation, just a lonely staircase.
They look pristine, as if built yesterday. No spider webs, no dust.
Some are marble, some iron, in strange spiral shapes.
If you see them, do not approach. Do not look.
The most important rule: never climb the stairs.
Whoever climbs them, the sound of the forest cuts off for them.
They see something terrible.
People who come down often go mad or die within days.
These stairs are doors opening to somewhere else from this world. Does the predator use them? We don't know.
If you see white stairs among the trees, turn back, run.
Because those stairs might lead to hell.
Let's put emotions aside. Let's look only at the numbers and data.
When we fed all cases into a computer algorithm, it found something terrifying.
It is not chaotic. It is a repeating system, a pattern.
The map of North America looks like a target board. Specific clusters.
Random accidents do not repeat hundreds of times in the exact same spot.
The victim profile is the same. High intelligence or physical disability.
Most disappearances happen while picking berries. A distraction tactic?
Is this a food chain or selection?
They calculate time perfectly. Within the 3 seconds, parents look away. No human can move silently in the forest. They can.
Search dogs can't find a scent, as if the victim lifted into the air.
When bodies are found, they appear in spots searched 10 times before.
This means they were watching us and dumped the body later. We are not the hunters. We are the prey.
Have you ever felt it? You are alone in the woods, but someone is staring at you.
This is not paranoia. This is evolution. Our ancestors felt the predator's gaze.
You turn around sharply. No one. Just wind and trees.
But they are here, behind the camouflage, studying you.
The hairs on your neck stand up. The air gets heavy. The forest hypnotizes you. Come this way, deeper.
Sometimes you hear your name in a very low voice.
Do not answer. If you answer, they know you saw them.
You are in your tent at night. Footsteps outside, heavy and slow.
A shadow falls on the tent wall. It doesn't look human. It is huge.
You have a gun, a knife, but your hand won't move.
You are watching this video now. Is your room door closed? Look at the window.
Did something move in the dark?
They are not just in the woods. They are everywhere.
Next time you head into nature, remember this video.
Rule number 1, never go alone. They love the lonely ones.
Rule number 2, do not wear bright colors. It makes you a target.
Your phone won't work. Carry a PLB, personal locator beacon.
Don't rely on guns. You can't shoot an invisible enemy. Third and most important, listen to your gut instinct.
If you suddenly feel fear in the woods, something is wrong.
If the birds go silent, turn back immediately.
Have you seen something strange in the woods? Write it in the comments.
We must warn each other. Your story could save someone.
If you want to know the truth, subscribe to the channel.
In the next video, we will explore the most classified zones.
But for now, turn on your room lights. Because in the dark, you are not alone.